Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about something simple but something a lot of people struggle with, and that is learning to just let it happen. Let the things happen, okay? Because honestly, a lot of stresses comes from trying to control the things we were never meant to control in the first place. Like people overthink everything, you know? Like past mistakes, like another people's opinion on expected situations and things going wrong, and they keep mentally fighting reality even after something already happened. But let me ask you something, like if you can't control it anymore, why destroy your peace over it? You know, some things in life are simply out of your hands. It's out of your control. People change, like plans fail, like situations happen unexpectedly. Life doesn't always move the way you want to and move the way you think. And that is the life and the reality. And the more you try to control over everything, like the more exhausted you become mentally. And sometimes the strongest thing you can do is to accept what happened and then keep moving forward. And like a lot of people suffer twice. Like at first from actual situation, of course you're gonna suffer. It's the first time you never face that kind of situation before, of course you're gonna struggle first. Then from constantly like replaying it in their mind afterward, like what if this happened differently, like what if I say this, like what if things went my way like that. But the past doesn't change because you stressed about it longer, and you only lose more energy. Like it already happened and you can't change your past. And a lot of things in life is out of your control. And you will think about what if all night, and you can't sleep, and you will end up with wasting your energy. You only lose more energy and no happiness. It's all turn turn to your like stresses, and that doesn't mean you stop caring about life. It doesn't mean becoming lazy or emotionless. It just means understand the difference between what you can control and what you can't. Like focus on the actions, like your mindset, your response, and that's where your power is. Like not in trying to control energy outcome perfectly. And honestly, like life is too short to spend every day complaining. Like too short to like stay anger, to have in your mind, like to stay angry, get mad at someone. Like it's life is too short to stay angry, and life is too short to carry unnecessary stresses for all the time, what you don't even need to. And one day all of this passes anyway, because time will literally solve a lot of things. I can't say it's a I can't say like time is gonna solve everything, but time would definitely solve and fix a lot of things in life. So those kind of things passes anyway. So why would you spend your limited time drawing in things you cannot change? You literally can't control that. Then why would you even stress about that if you know you can't do anything with it? And sometimes life teaches tough and difficult moment. Like sometimes bad situations, like redirect you somewhere better. And sometimes things fall apart because they weren't meant for you long term. And you don't always understand it immediately. But eventually certain things start making sense. And that's why you need patience too. Like a lot of you have life, and of course you're gonna have like a happiness, and you in some amazing moment. But at the same time, life gonna give you a challenge. Life's gonna like life teaches you how to overcome hard moment, and that make you better, and that make you more mature. So if your mindset is too weak to get through those harder situations, then you literally cannot do anything. So that's why you need a patience too. Because every hard things, and after that you're gonna have some amazing result. Because you learn how to be patient. You learn how to overcome something which you never faced before. So that's why you need a patience too. And people want peace, but constantly fight reality. And that's impossible. Like a peace comes when you stop resisting every uncomfortable moment and learn how to adapt instead. Because life will always have uncertainty and always have unexpected situations, and you can't avoid that completely. But you can choose how to respond. You cannot avoid that, but you still can choose how to respond that. That's the difference. And another thing, most people and thinks that most problems become similar with the time. And the thing stressing you today might not even matter in a year. Like, you gotta think a lot of things in a long term, okay? For example, in a past video, I talked about like a dopamine, about a brain. You gotta control your own brain. And I told you guys about the same thing, almost same things. For example, if you like feel like you want to do something, like you want to play video games and those kind of entertainment, but if you look at that for long term, and will that actually gonna improve you, or like give you any amazing skills which can be useful in the future, like that. So you gotta look a lot of things in a long term. Sometimes you can choose to just be happy for some moment, because your life don't need to be that much serious. You gotta have some joy at the same time. So that thing stressing you today might not even matter in a year. Like, you overthinking right now about that one problem. I have it too right now. And of course I stress. I feel stress. I'm not stressing. But like, you'll be fine in a year. I think so. Like, you won't even remember that in few years. Because I know the time's gonna solve a lot of things. And if you just be free and let those things happen, then you're mentally free. You know? So, that thing stressing you today might not even matter in a year. Think about how many things, once you worry deeply about, that no longer affect your life now. For example, I had a bully for a long time for being skinny. And at the same time, my ex cheated on me. And I was depressed for like over a year. And I was worried about like trust issues, social anxiety, and like a body dysmorphia. But right now, it's affecting my life, but it's not that much. So it's no longer affecting my life as much as I thought in that time. So that's why the perspectives matters. Like, don't let temporary situations steal permanent peace from you. Okay? And at the end of the day, you cannot control everything. And honestly, that's okay, because you're human. Life is unpredictable sometimes. So when something happens that you truly cannot change, then take a deep breath, relax, okay? And accept that. And adopt yourself in that situation. And learn from it if you need it, and keep moving forward. And because life moves on either way. So stop fighting for every little things so hard. And sometimes you just need to let those things happen. Okay? You cannot control all the things. You can control a lot of things, such as change your mindset, like change your actions. You can control that. Okay? But sometimes you cannot control that because it's out of your control. So when those kind of things happen to you and that stresses you, then take a deep breath. As I told you, relax, let it happen, and I'll be fine because time is gonna solve it, most of the things. So just be free, don't stress, listen to music what you want to, what you like, what you love, and do the thing what it matters to you, and let it happen. So thanks for listening, and see you in the next video. So have a nice day, have a good night. Yeah, thank you for listening. See you.